Hello, hello. I'm checking to see if I'm live. Hello. Yeah, I can hear me in the computer, and I'm gonna be checking my phone to make sure that you guys can hear me. Yeah, I can hear me. I can see me in the computer, and if I can do it, I hope you guys can do it too. I'm already posting in the description of this video all the links I'm gonna be using. Okay. Okay. So soon we are going to start. I'm just waiting for some people to be with me. This is a live video. My name is Lady, and I do educational videos for childcare providers. Every week I'm here. If it's not normally on Thursday or Friday, I'm always here. And if that's something that you like to do, that you're interested to see how is your childcare growing, you're gonna find me here every Thursday. Okay, so let me see. I want to make sure that you guys are gonna be getting all this information. There's a lot of providers that they were telling me that they were being charged. Every information that I post, I make sure that they are the real one. And here on the bottom, I always put the link. So if you guys are getting the charge, it's because you guys are going to the wrong page. None of the places that I use it, like for example, to get the dunes or to get to register the sum at some GOV, none of them charge me. So I don't understand where you guys are going. Here on the bottom, on the description of this video, you're gonna be able to see all the links that I use. And right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that I'm posting all the information for you so you guys won't get a surprise, because it's they shouldn't be charging you. I'm 100% that it's not the companies, neither from Duns or Sams, because they are not charging. So be aware that you are going probably to the wrong place. Everything is free for this grant. And it's a grant, you don't have to pay it back. At the end of this video, I'm gonna be answering questions. I have many questions on Facebook. The only thing is earlier I couldn't answer all because I couldn't find them, but then I found it, but it was too late. The video was already over. Okay, so now I'm I'm live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be sharing my computer, my screen. Okay, so this is good. I'm ready to share my screen so everybody can see what I want to show you. Today we are gonna be doing the application. I'm gonna be going over the application. And if you guys have questions at the end of this video, I will be sharing and answering all the questions that you guys have. Okay. So let's give a second. My system is a little bit, I have two different internet services, but sometimes just doesn't work. Like you guys know, this is a live video, so it's gonna be a lot of mistakes, especially in the audio. Okay, I'm here now. And if for any reason you guys cannot hear me, please let me know in the chat. There is a chat there. Okay, so now You guys, in a second, you should be looking at my screen. Right now, I'm in the page called cdss.ca.gov. That's where I am, in the minor renovations and repair. So I'm gonna go from here to the application, directly to the application. There are two applications. The first one is for centers. The second one is for childcare providers, home childcare. This is for us. Earlier I did the Spanish, so if you speak Spanish, there's another video for this. This is only English. So now I hope everybody can hear me. Hello, hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna be waiting a second so I can continue with this presentation. Yes, Mama Sheila, I'm doing my best. English is my second language, so let's go together. But my whole application I'm sending in English because I feel more comfortable with the terminology. Okay, so let's do it. Here on the bottom, this is more about the information about your organization. I don't think I can go over this because it's simple questions like your name, last name, name of your family childcare, exactly how appears in your license. You have to put the same information. Now here on the bottom, this is a question that I had on Facebook. Legal business name. My legal business name for me, the way how I send my taxes and I do all my documentation is by my name. I am Lady Milla Bernasconi, so I go by that. I don't put the name of my business, of my daycare, because I'm the owner, I'm the sole proprietor, so it's just me. Now here on the bottom, I put my your address. So this is information that you're gonna know. I'm not gonna cover this because there's other things that I can focus. Okay, I have a large daycare, so I'm gonna press here, large daycare. Keep in mind, every time I'm pressing something, it's gonna be saving all this information. I'm a profit business, and then I own a house. And now here it's asking me about the total of my project. So that is gonna depend on you. In my case, my project is, for example, let's say it's about, let's say 80,000. But I'm only requesting 75,000 because that's the max that I can get, right? And here, you don't have to put 75,000. If you don't want the whole money, they're gonna be happy. And now here, what is the annual childcare program operating budget? They want to make sure that they know exactly how much do you spend by opening your childcare. Let's say I spend 7,000 per month. That 7,000 you have to multiply by 12, and that amount you're gonna put here. Normally, you're gonna be able to get that from your Schedule C to see how much you spend every year, and that's the information that you put. Now, what kind of year I'm gonna use for my taxes? I haven't done my 2021 yet, so I'm gonna use the 2020. And that is not a problem for them, so they are gonna still accept. So the information is what I'm gonna be putting here. Now, the next one is here is asking you the number of enrollment. For example, if you have a capacity of 14 or 8, that's the max number that you should put. And I got many questions about that. So just go by whatever your license is, if you guys can understand me. Okay, so now the next one, what kind of subsidy type? For example, I don't have California State program, but something that I do have is a stage 1. I only have one child. I have a stage 2, about 4, and a stage 3, I have 6. I also have 2 foster kids from the Bridge program. And then, what else is asking? So I'm going over. I don't have nobody from Early Head Start. So that's where I am. For sure, you guys will be able to apply. What they want to know if you are a priority. And how do you know if you're a priority? Is by doing a check here, by putting a number. And on top, you can go and check in the overview. It's in page number 4. That's where you're gonna know if you're also a priority. Now here, what is the number of kids that are, with the result of all these renovations and repair, you're gonna be able to preserve? How many you're gonna be able to keep? So here, I'm gonna be putting, if I get the money and I spend the money in something else, like making my clients happy, I will be able to keep all those kids, because the more safe and healthy program I have, the more kids I will be able to keep. Same thing with my employees. I will be able to pay them every month or every 2 weeks, because now I don't have to be spending the money in renovations or repairs of different projects. So here I'm gonna be keeping my employees. Now, this one is something that I did really early, and as you guys can see, everything is saving. So if you guys have to go and get a picture or something like that, keep in mind that this is saving. And you can also print. The printing doesn't come out well, but it's okay. So here what I did is I put some of the things that it might apply to my program. For example, this project, it has many different ones, but I'm gonna only go over what is gonna be for me. And I'm doing this one more as an example. This is not exactly what I'm gonna be putting in my application. It's one example for you guys, because I had so many questions about the same thing. So in my case, I will put, this project doesn't have any permitting requirements, which means it's gonna be faster. I will be able to do it like the next day after I get the money. Remember, after you get the money, start spending. Do not spend any penny before. So, because you don't know if you're gonna get it. Now, this project has quickly timelines and can begin immediately. Those are the things that they are looking, something that it won't take too long. Why? Because the next grant is gonna be for major repairs, major things, big projects. That's where we want to take all our time to those big projects. Here is only minor repairs. Okay, now this program serves children with state subsidy. If you do that, check here. You want more checks here. Now this program serves a high number of low-income families. Yes, my program does. So this program is also located in areas that demonstrate like desert areas, priority zip code, kind of like the SBA. It's gonna be the same thing. Now this program also serves infants and toddlers. Yes, we do. So we qualify. Now, if you keep going, you're gonna know that there is more to check, but you are gonna check only what applies to you. Now, the use of the funds here. So funds should be used to preserve, enhance, and expand existing childcare spaces. So you are not building another one. It's existing ones. You are gonna be fixing them. Then minor renovation, repair, modernization, all those of the existing childcare and also preschool center and family childcares. Increase or recover the lost capacity resulting from a state of federal declared disaster. So here is everything more related to COVID. Think about that. That COVID-19 is the key that we can use to, when you're trying to find something that will help you to provide a better service, something more healthy, something more safe. For example, I'm gonna buy a table. This table is gonna help me because right now I have one, so I have all the kids there. But if I get another table, with that table, I will be able to separate the kids so when they are eating lunch, they have and they keep enough space. Because we are in COVID, we need to keep our space. And it's hard when you only have one table. So I need another one. You have to put together a story that really is the why. Think about the why do you need this? How are you going to help the kids during COVID-19? So think about the item that is going to be able to help you daycare, help the children during this pandemic especially. So here I want to get, let's say, a washer, dryer, refrigerator. Why a washer? Because right now my washing machine is small. I have to wash all the blankets and sheets and everything. I have to wash all the towels for cleaning. And I have to do so many lots. So if I do it in one big one, I'm done for the day. Then same thing with a disposable dishwasher or sanitizer. We need something like that at the entrance in our house. And I don't have one, so that would be nice to have it. Same thing with the security system. Right now, we are receiving the kids in the entrance of our house. Something like that will be able to help you. So this is what I'm putting, like green building standard upgrades. You want to be green. Same thing here. This is something that really catch my attention. And I was already thinking about that. I just didn't have the right name. So here says playground outdoor upgrades, fixed equipment, shade, surfacing, fencing, hazard, enclosure, gates, landscaping, missing system. That's something that I need. I live in the desert, so oh my gosh, when it's hot, it's horrible. My missing system is already broken because of the way how is our water. So we need something like that. We need the garden green upgrades. I need all this. Imagine our kids during COVID, they're going to be able to spend more time. They're going to be able to be more running around, doing more physical activity. So those are the story that you want to put in I believe it's in the numbers 2, where you are going to put all this story. Why you are buying this, why you need the kitchen upgrade, why you need the child size fixture. You need to explain to them exactly why and make a story. Why? Because there's so many childcare providers that are going to be doing the same thing. But some of them, they might need more than you. So explain to them, because just, oh no, I need a kitchen. Why do you need a kitchen? You need to explain. You need to let them know your whys and speak with your heart. Okay, now here from this part, I didn't really find nothing. But here on these examples, I like most of them. For example, I want a bathroom modification, including adding partitions of motion control sink and appliance. I want that one. Imagine just putting your hands and you get water. I want something like that. I also want a permanent and portable sink hand washing station. A HVA sanitation upgrade, including a UV light. Then fixed equipment for sanitization, like dishwasher, washer, and dryer. It's the same thing than the other one. But as you guys can see, I really like more this example from here. So I have more checks. And now what happens if none of the things that you want is here? Just put others and explain how this thing is going to help during COVID-19. Now, here's where it was a little bit complicated for me to understand at the beginning, because there are different stages. And you want to make sure that when you put it here, like right now where you are you just in the early stage? And here it tells you exactly what means the early stage. I'm between more like in the middle and final. I'm more here because some of my one of the projects that I know it might require permit, but most of them it won't. because I'm kind of like ready. I get the money and I'm ready. I'm more like here. Project may start immediately or have already started and it be completed in 120 days. So keep that in mind. So I'm putting for me that I will start April 1st because it's gonna depend. If I get the payment before that, I will do it way earlier. But I have to finish my project by June 30. Why by June 30? Because my summer program starts on that day, like one day after. And I want to do the inauguration during the day. But what happens if you guys are not able to complete? Here you need to explain, you know what, because of this, because I have to get a permit, the city is not accepting me, now I need extra more time. So I'm putting myself more like a middle, or I might be here. I believe I'm more like a final stage project at this moment. Now, I know it's a lot, but this is the first time that we are getting a grant, that we are going to be getting a grant for $75,000. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, so that's why they are more asking different things. Like, for example, the number one, they want you to describe your project, why you are seeking for this funding, why exactly. So you need a table. Why do you need this table? You need to explain every little thing and make it a story. Same thing with the number two is where you're going to describe a vision, your mission, your story about your childcare, why your childcare was open. What do you see from here in years, your vision and your story. Talk with your heart and use your words to expand and stamp all your feelings. So number three now is asking about, this one is more like your rental agreement. So if you are renting, the only thing that they need is the rental agreement. So this one, the number 1 and 2 is a max of 2 pages. And it was good to know that because I was going way too much. So just 2 pages. Same thing in the number 3, this is where you're going to choose the file and you're going to be able to send yours. Now, number 4, this is, for example, if you're renting a house, you need a permission and approval or authorization from the owner, from your landlord. That's what you need. Why? Because you're going to be doing a renovation. So if, for example, if you are building something, you need a approval. Now, in number 5, this is where you're going to put your license. It's one white page. That's the only thing that you have to send. And here you're going to be putting the childcare number, facility number, your facility number. Number 6, here where you're going to put your Schedule C, your taxes. All of us, we have the information, so let's be positive and think about how this grant is going to help our business. Now, a few days ago, I did about to get the DUNS and then register at some GOV. I did a whole video about that. There's 2 videos that you guys can watch about this. You need to register early. As soon as you get your DUNS number, which is gonna take 24 hours and it's free. Yes, 24 hours. Mine took 12 hours. So it's so fast. As soon as you get a number, activate your account. The activation process for some GOV is about between 4 to 10 days. So just for you to have an idea, before you do this, you have to wait for between 4 to 10 days. So do the SAM activation first. Register your business there. There's already a video that I did. You just have to watch the video and believe me, you're going to get a lot of information. Number 8, according to my note, doesn't apply this to me, but you should read and see if it's going to apply to you. Why? Because I'm not part of the Secretary of State. I'm a non-public entity, so it won't apply to me. Now, the number 9, same thing. I don't need to give them any kind of proof because it doesn't apply to me. And then number 10. Here, This is a blank. I'm gonna try to open. I hope I don't mess it up nothing. This is more for you guys to read. And something that about the page they recorded, they want to make sure that you are living in the state of California. That's why what is all this about the number 10. To make sure that you live in California. Okay, so now I hope I didn't mess it up my presentation by opening this because sometimes it does. But I'm going to be going to the 11. And 11 is more about your project design. Are you going to be getting an architect or a contract who is going to be, let's say, drawing or designing your whole project? That's where you're going to be putting the pictures. But also you can check, we are in the process of getting architectural drawings, so not submitted. So you can put it here. I'm in the project because it might take days. Or this project doesn't require none of those drawings. So it's up to you. Mine doesn't require nothing. So mine is just, I get the grant and I go shopping. Now, number 12, I really like this part because it explains to you a little bit more about the contract selection, how the applicants are expected to conduct due to diligence when obtaining bids and selecting contracts. They are also asking to find not the most expensive one, just find the best one for you. And keep in mind, you are not signing no contracts yet. Right now, the only thing that you're getting is an estimate from 2 of them. And yes, here it says that you should provide 3, but the requirements are at least 2. For example, if you, like me, I have 14 items that I'm gonna be asking. So I need to have 2 different budgets or 2 different like contracts or 2 different receipts or 2 different estimates. So 14 times 2, that will be 28 that I need to provide for them. It should be triple, but the requirement is 2, so at least I should have 2. So for example, here says, you plan to renovate a bathroom and have upgrades done to your outdoor learning environment. You will need to have 2 bids for 2 separated licensed plumbers for the bathroom remodel, and 2 bids for the 2 separately outdoor playground. So every little thing that you do, you need to have 2 of them. That's why in my case, I need to have 28. Yes, 28. Now here is fix of non-fixed equipment and appliance. So this is more for me. I believe this part is for me. So here I only need 2 bids or 2 codes are required. That's great. So only 2. This may be screenshot the items with the cost visible from the retail website or screenshots of shopping carts of items from online retails. Oh, I like that. That's easier. Okay, for example, if you're going to purchase a refrigerator, then you would like to need like 2 separate codes. So you can do the shopping carts, one from, let's say, Walmart and one from Home Depot or another one from Lowe's. That's the only thing that you need. And you do a screenshot and save it in your computer, and then you're going to be able to submit that information. Now, what types of bids do you intend to submit? That's going to depend. I don't have any bids yet. I will put fixed and non-fixed equipment. For me, it's gonna be that because I'm not planning to contract nobody. I just need the different fixed and non-fixed equipment. Now the 13 is more about the budget for the program. Site and project should be including the following. So operating budget, the project budget, and then the grant. Something that I really like that I forgot to show to my friends in Spanish, my Spanish friends. I forgot to show this to you guys. I feel bad, so I have to make another video. This one is like a budget. about how much, for example, do you guys spend in a month. This is one example. And it was cool that they gave that to us. Now the next one here, the project budget. In the project budget, there's another one. This one is more like Excel. And this is the project budget. But look, it goes all the way here. So they are already giving us examples. What else we can ask for? Just fill out this information. And believe me, as soon as I'm done mine, I will do my best to share. But I just don't want also to get in trouble. I'm trying to play safe. Okay. Oh, I think I lost my page. No, I hope no. Okay, so now I'm back to the application. We are almost done. We are almost done. Okay, now the big one, the grant budget. From your project budget, please list all the items you intend to pay with the grant. So in my case, I don't really have money right now to make new repairs. So I won't be putting nothing from my money. And here it says, applications might use this attachment grant budget template. Also, please include all the allowed expenses to cover by this grant. So here I'm gonna click and you guys are gonna see a little bit. This is how it looks. I already made mine, and mine is kind of like an example so you guys can see. This is how it looks mine. But I need to do more. This is just an example. And here it says, please list all the items you intend to pay. So I put 0 because I don't intend to pay at this moment. So this is all the list I have, and I haven't finished. I'm just starting tomorrow. I'm gonna be working for a while on this. Oops. Okay. So this one I'm gonna close. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back again to the application. We are almost done. So all that, the different budgets and everything, the Excel, you guys can just upload here. So that's something that you have to finish like before you apply. That's why tonight I'm gonna be working on that. And then last here on the 14th, we're almost done. In the 14th is talking about that you need to complete this one for the reimbursement. Okay. For example, if last year before or after August 1st, 2021, you already bought a lot of items that is going to help you for the safety of the kids or COVID-19 or to pass licensing requirements. If you already did, the only thing that you have to do to get your money back or reimbursement, you need to upload that receipt here. That's why saving your receipts are so important. Now, number 15. If you're gonna be doing a repair of something, take a picture right now. Don't do the work. First, take the picture to see how it looks now. And also, photos should include the exterior of the building, front of the outdoor area. Photos should show full rooms, especially the areas for which you are seeking funding. So you need to take the picture and then just upload here. Try to take more pictures. You can do up to 30 pictures. Number 16 here, upload any of these documents if you have them for your project. Like for example, site evaluation, zoning, planning, building evaluation, general scope of work, any little thing that about your project, this is what you're gonna upload. Last, it's all about demographic information. Did you want to make sure who you are, how old are you, if you are if you have a disability, if you describe as a military status. They also want to know your gender. Please also indicate your race, all this. And let's go here in general, in this part where it says general assurance and certifications. For example, this project preserve, enhance, expands spaces for children age birth to 5? Yes. Grant funds are necessary to undertake this project? Yes. Application has site control through the 2 years term. Keep in mind, you are gonna be open for 2 years. So if you are trying to close in the next month, don't apply for this grant. This grant can help other childcare providers. And I'm going to be asking in our next meeting about this because I also have questions. With this grant, project will not be having funding gaps and construction. Okay, it's because it's a long video. Okay, I'm checking my video. Everything is good. Yes, video. My audio. Yeah, everything is good. So can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello. Okay, now the next one. I'm gonna be continue because time is almost is bad for me. Okay, so let's go over this. Applicant certifies that they will apply and obtain all necessary approvals and permits for the proposal proposed project. Yes. Then applicant certifies that they will comply with all the state and federal statutes, regulation, program plans, etc. Yes. So the last thing that you need to do here is just sign your name and you agree to the terms and conditions and you submit your application, and I wish you all the best. And I hope you guys just get this grant. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop sharing my, I'm gonna be stopping sharing my screen. I will be answering the questions. I wanted to say thank you so much to all the people for hanging there with me. It's a long video. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 times the audio problems. It always happens when the video is longer than 10 minutes, but how it won. This is, I can be here for another hour and talking more about how important it is for us to do this application. I know it's a lot of work, but I'm gonna do my best to continue providing much information. My next video is gonna be to talk about my mission, my vision, and my story. I will be sharing some examples for you so you guys can just get this done, send it, get the money, spend the money, fix your childcare, and always provide a high quality of care. That is my goal. And if this video, which is taking me time, like hours to do, and then I put a lot of work on this because it comes from my heart. If this helps at least to one childcare provider of this channel, I will be so happy. Okay, so now I'm gonna be answering questions. If you guys have any questions or you want me to ask questions in any other, because all the time I'm calling to Dunes, I'm calling to Sam. If you guys have any questions for them, let me know so I can be asking, and then I will be sharing all the information in my next video. One of the questions that I was asked in the past was how long it takes Dune. Dune is going to be right now 24 hours. Sam is going to be between 4 to 10 days. So that is something that you should kind of like try to do ASAP. And then another question that I got, there's a lot of questions on Facebook. One of the questions that I got is, if I'm from Peru. Yes, I am from Peru. Then I got a lot of questions. For example, what is a teen? If you don't have a social security, you have the option to use your EIN, which is your employee identification number. Or you have the option to use your TIN. The main thing is that you need to have a identification number. And use that. How do you gonna know which number to use? If you go and check your Schedule C and find what information you gave to the IRS, that needs to match. Now, who is responsible for these taxes on this grant? That's an amazing question. I got like about 6 people who asked the same thing. So who is responsible? Right now, we are the responsible. So if we get the 75,000, we have to declare that in our taxes. So we're going to be paying a lot of taxes, but guess what? Maybe I'm waiting for the IRS to say, you guys, we are going to forgive you all this. Let's cross our fingers. Let's pray so they can forgive us that, because that will be a lot. I was also asking me, oh my gosh, 75,000 if we get, and now I have to pay taxes for that. So which means I have to be saving, putting aside money on tap. So I have to think about this too. I know it was a great question that all those 6 people did. Thank you so much. Now doesn't apply for childcare. This is mainly for childcare providers. You need to have a home childcare. And now what happens if you just open? You need to have open after August 2021. So if you are new, for sure it's going to be new grant later on. But this one is mainly for providers who are open before August 2021. Now, how do you get your EIN? I'm going to make another video just for that. This was mainly for the application. Yes, the whole process is very overwhelming. To be honest, for me it is. I was sometimes waking up so early and just making notes because it's a lot of information. But the more videos I do, believe me, it really helps me too. Yes. So I'm checking to see. Now, if you don't have subsidy kids, don't worry, you can still apply. Just because you don't have children from a subsidy agency, it doesn't mean that you cannot apply. Now, if you do have kids from a subsidy agency, you're going to have a priority in this grant. Now, if this grant only for the south of California, no, this grant is for the south, north, the whole California is going to get this grant. You only have to have a home childcare or a center. Now, am I doing this in Spanish? This video was already done 2 hours ago in Spanish. So the only thing I recommend you is to subscribe in my channel. When I do a new video, you're going to be the first one who is going to know that there is a new video. Now, they are asking me if they can go and turn a new childcare in the garage. That is going to depend. For example, here in the city of Palmdale, we cannot do that. The city will come and give us a penalty of $10,000. That's what happened to one of my friends. So it's going to depend on your city first. And then second, this is for minor renovations. So it's not for something big. I will wait to the next grant to apply for something like that. Now, how to ensure if this project will be approved? There is no insurance. I don't know how many childcare providers we are in California. There's thousands and thousands of providers. Sadly, only 1,500 providers will be approved on this grant. So don't waste your time. Send your application, make a good story, give them everything that you have, and at least try. And then there's gonna be a second one. Okay, now, yes, this is only for licensed providers. So if you have missed my Zoom earlier, everything is already recorded. You only have to go to YouTube to see my videos. They are for free. I do not charge for my videos. This is my passion, so I do not charge for my videos. They are free. You don't need like a special code to watch my videos. No, you can just watch it as much as you can, repeat it times, and also you can share with anybody. That will help my my channel. So if you have missed the Zoom, the videos are still there. Yes, you will be more a priority if you are watching kids 0 to 5, yes, than just school age kids. But what happens if you are watching, for example, foster kids? So at that moment, you are now a priority. It doesn't matter if they are school age or they are kids 0 to 5, you are still are a priority because they are from a subsidy program. God, there's a lot of more questions. Yes, if you don't have low-income families, but you are, for example, watching somebody from, you're offering childcare for kids for 0 to 5, at that moment, you are still a priority. Yes, they are not low income, but they are age 0 to 5. So you still are under priority. Or what happens if you live in a desert childcare zone? So at that moment, yes, you are. So what is a DUN number? There's already a video where I made 2 videos just to talk about the DUNS number. Please watch it. Just check my channel. You're gonna find there is 2 in Spanish, there is 2 in English. So in total, there is 4 of them. If you are bilingual, you can watch the 4 of them. All the information are there. This video is mainly for the application. Okay, so if you, for example, if you already closed your childcare, let's say in September, and then you reopen again in December, or you just open, you won't be able to qualify at that moment. You have to have your license in hand and active prior August 2021. But don't lose hope. There is gonna be other grants. How long is the process? Right now, we don't know how long it's going to process. So we only know that we have to submit our application prior March 25th, my husband's birthday. I cannot forget the day. So, and then from there, it's going to depend. This is when it's coming like that, this kind of grant, it might take a while. So let's just be patient. Okay, there is a lot of messages. I'm gonna be leaving, but I'm gonna be coming back and I will be able to answer more questions. My next video is gonna be all about the mission, all about our vision. I hope I can see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see more videos, please don't forget to like it. Also subscribe in my channel, click the notification bell. So when I get a new video, you're gonna get a notification. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto. See you soon.